going to, don't worry. Yeah, we'll keep going down to this next crossing.
Alright, so it was right here where you can see me looking to the left, and I decided to go that way. Jeremiah and Jeremy decided to go to the right, so we split up a little bit, but they were following along on the other side of the creek as I was crossing right here and moving down towards where we were hearing possible enemies talking and gunfire.
My feet are soaking wet now. I'm to your 9 o'clock. Copy that.
And also another thing, we were actually able to use our comm system today because we both remembered everything that we needed. So it was kind of nice being able to split up and still communicate. So if I saw something that they couldn't see, I could let them know, and same thing with them. If they saw or heard something, they could let me know before it either got to me or I could advance to wherever they were seeing the enemy team. But right here, I was kind of looking for them. I didn't know where they were exactly, but I ended up spotting them because Jeremy was wearing some blue jeans. But I saw some guys up here, and I wasn't too sure what team they were on, so I wasn't going to shoot right off because they had no clue we were there. So we were just sitting here watching for a little bit until some confirmation on what team they were on.
12 o'clock. Right in front of me. Be quiet, they don't know we're here. alarm, it's blue, it's blue.
And after some just sitting and waiting, I know it's kind of boring doing that, but sometimes you need to do that just to be careful and try and be sneaky, I guess, if you wanted to be that way. But after waiting for a little bit, I realized they were on our team, so I radioed Jeremiah and Jeremy, told them, hey, we're good. So I pushed up a little bit, and they're slowly making their way up to me, still checking their corners and everything, make sure they're safe. And we're pretty much reunited with some of our team right here. So I'm watching over here, make sure nobody comes around the corner to shoot at us. And we're all just kind of rallying up. A couple guys will branch off and go straight in front of us, and then there's another pathway to the right here where another group, I believe, or like 5 or 7 guys plus me and Jeremiah and Jeremy, we went that way. But right here, I was just kind of being nice, holding up in this building, which is building 43, waiting on them so they could catch up and we could come up with a game plan before things hit the fan and we got into a huge firefight. Alright, and as I was clearing this building, I was coming out of this door, nailed the GoPro on the top of the door frame, which happens sometimes whenever you're taller, and running a GoPro on top of your helmet setup. I tried to rotate it to where the GoPro was down, but it would have just been at an angle facing up the entire time anyway. So I just kind of went with it sticking up, and y'all can hear in the beginning of the video it was hitting some tree limbs and stuff. But after a little bit of realizing what I had just done, I was like, oh, hey, probably should fix the GoPro so y'all aren't looking at the sky the whole time. And at this point, I'm still just waiting on Jeremiah and Jeremy to catch up because they had to cross over the creek and all that. And it was a lot of open ground for them. And right here, you can see my shadow fixing the GoPro, and the boys caught up. In front of us is some of our teammates. I think there's about 5 up there right now, and there's more even past the trees. But we all caught up, and we're just going to see what we can do and see how we can help them out.
Hey, the respawn's Fort Mod, right? Not sure. Okay. Boys, we're going left. Copy that.
And as we're walking up to the trees, I'm sure y'all could hear that kind of psychotic scream coming from inside the trees. We did not know it, but there was a couple of the enemy team inside waiting for us, and they ended up, I believe they got 1 or 2 of our guys out. So we kind of hunkered down. There's some taller grass right here in front. You can see a guy laying down in front of me. I believe I ended up laying down, just trying to get as much cover as possible, while also still being able to shoot if I did see somebody. So we're all just kind of hanging out, trying to see in the trees to eliminate the enemy.
I'll get him if you want. Alright, never mind. He'll get him. Moving left to right. Boys, watch your right. They're going. Yep. Moving left to right.
And after clearing out the trees, we decided to push into the trees because the enemy spawn where the camera is facing right now is about to its 1 o'clock. So we're trying to not get too close to their spawn to make them mad, trying just to be nice guys and not spawn camp them. So we're just hanging out in the trees. There's 2 guys right here in front of me, and there's more guys behind me. We've got enemy guys up in the next tree thicket, I guess you could call it. And so these 2 left me. I had no clue where they were going, and I'm just in the trees by myself because the 2 guys behind me left. So I'm kind of doing a final stand, kind of with these 2 guys in the trees in front, just shooting back and forth at each other. And eventually I got one and the other one ran, so I just went back and regrouped with Jeremiah, and we decided to come up with a game plan on what we were going to do.
Hey, there's a tree right there. Yeah, I'm fogging up bad. Let's go, let's go. Most likely it's white that way. Yeah, white, 12 o'clock, watch out blue. Oh, he's got 5 foot. Yeah. They're gonna start getting mad because Fort Mod's the respawn. Push into the trees if we can. Maybe to our left. Hold on, I'm getting ricochets towards me. Got him. Hey, go over there, go over there. Try and revive that guy. They're all going left. Yep, I see him. I think I might try and revive this guy. Hang on, put my mag back in my pouch. That was loud. Alright, I'm going. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Go for it. We got 4 guys straight ahead. I got 3 guys in front of me. No, they're behind some barrels. You wanna push left? Blue, okay, blue. White pushing right. They're at the truck. Coming up on me. Pushing right. We're getting lit up over here. I'm going into the trees.
And after that little firefight that y'all just saw, I decided to go back into the trees because I heard some shots and a lot of people were flanking over this way. So I figured, hey, I'll go over there and help them. Little to my surprise, there was a guy right there in the military tent and he did get me. So I just kind of sat down, pulled my dag right out so that way he knew I was dead and not overshooting. And right here, this teammate revived me. We all had one medic life, so he revived me. And as soon as he was done, I just jumped out of the way so I didn't get shot again. And we were just kind of sitting here not really knowing what to do because we didn't know how many enemy guys were over by the military tent. So we're kind of just hunkering down in the trees because it's too thick to shoot into or out of. And we're just playing it safe at the moment.
Yeah, but you'll probably get shot going through it because you gotta go that way or that way. He's still there. I see you. Yeah. If we move anywhere right here, he's gonna get a fire. Alright. I'm fogging up a little bit, so you might have to help me see. Moving left to right, left to right. We have too many trees to shoot out of here, but we got good cover. Where? I saw like a little bit of movement, like through like a crack. Right there? Oh, they're all the way in the back there. Blue, lay down. Just with light. Should like crawl over there. Yeah, you'll get lit up from tent if we haven't gotten tent. Oh, another guy coming with the tent. Watch out. Yeah. I'm laying down where we originally went in the trees by the tent. Okay, right coming right on the right side for the tent. Copy that. Fogging up so much. Hang on, come here. Three white, possibly more in far military tent, moving right. Try to move up if you can, but if not, don't risk it. Go res him, go res him, go. I got this. Reloading, reloading. Contact front. Back side of tent, got one. I wasn't even on radio. Got one, there's one more on the back side of the tent. Yep. They're in the tent, you see it moving? Game. Game's over. Oh, that would have been a good revive. Good job, boys.
And that's going to be the end of this video. Please let me know how you like it. This is just the first video I'm making with Airsoft. Still trying to figure out everything with the cameras. But if you like it, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.